Good afternoon, and welcome to Big Z Sports' presentation of playoff high school basketball. Today, the Kime Company, TMK Valley Propane, and the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency presents the Indian Valley Lady Braves versus the Indian Creek Lady Redskins in this Division IV tournament matchup. Today's game is also brought to you by the First National Bank of Denison, Wood Electric, the Cush Financial Group, Big Brothers Big Sisters of East Central Ohio, and First Federal Community Bank. Now, let's head to the Hartzler Quality Housing Mobile Studio for the best coverage of high school basketball with Big Z Sports.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Big Z Sports' presentation of high school girls tournament basketball from Catas, as Harrison Central is the site of the Division IV East 1 District Championship game between the number 2 seeded Indian Creek Lady Redskins and the number 10 seeded Indian Valley Lady Braves. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Logan McPeek, joined alongside Andrew Smith for today's broadcast. And Andrew, a little bit of a Braves Nation Communications
Welcome
reunion
back to your Wood Electric
after last
show
season.
from Harrison
Obviously,
Central
if
High
you
School.
Follow up with that page. Me and Andrew did the broadcasting last season for the Indian Valley boys basketball team. A little bit of a reunion. So, Andrew, welcome back to the broadcast.
Thank you for having me today, Logan. And yeah, it is a reunion. It's nice, to be back and to call some high school girls basketball. Hopefully a good matchup here today between the Lady Braves and the Redskins, and see a good matchup here today.
Absolutely. And taking a look at both these teams, Indian Creek 19-5. You about expected them to be back here, the number 2 seeded Redskins. They knocked off number 15 Meadowbrook 51-22 in their sectional game, and then their district semifinal defeated number 7 Maysville 51-40. Indian Valley, a very unlikely run to the district championship game, finished the regular season 6-16 as the number 10 seed, and then knocked off number 6 Harrison Central at Harrison Central 38-34, and then in their last game in the district semifinals on Wednesday, upset number 3 Philo 33-31. to advance to their first district championship since 2013. Really just an unlikely run, but it really just shows you the majesty of tournament basketball, that any team can get hot at the right time.
Yeah, you're right, and that's the fun thing about tournament basketball. Like you said, any team can win. It doesn't matter what the records are. Whenever tournament basketball starts, records are basically the same. Any team can win, and what Indian Valley is doing is amazing. To see them in this game against a great Indian Creek team is just awesome to see, and for a good matchup here today.
Absolutely. Well, we're going to take a quick timeout, and when we return, you'll be hearing from both coaches on the Wood Electric pregame show. This is Logan McPeek with Big Z Sports.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes good luck this season.
TMK Valley Propane is embracing remote tank monitors. Are you tired of going outside to check your propane tank or forget to order your propane on time? TMK Valley Propane now provides reliable remote tank monitoring technology. Let TMK Valley Propane take the worry away, provide timely delivery, and never run out of propane again. Thank you for your trust in TMK Valley Propane.
All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
Is it time to refresh your exterior doors or update your windows this spring? You won't want to miss the exterior door and window sale, happening March 9th through 14th at Kime Home Center in Charm. Save on brands like Provia, Anderson, and United Window. Bring your measurements in early to begin planning, and our team of experts will be here and ready to help you. Learn more at kimehome.com and join us at Kime Home Center in Charm, March 9th through 14th for the exterior doors and windows sale.
This is Brian Williams, commercial lender with the First National Bank of Denison. The day you decided to open your business, you planted the seed. As your roots become stronger, the First National Bank of Denison is here to help your business grow. Strong businesses make strong communities, and because we live, work, and raise our families here, your business benefits us all. Whether you need more space, equipment, or inventory, come see us today for your next business loan. We are a local bank with local decision makers, and your success is our greatest reward. At the First National Bank of Denison, we have our roots where others have their branches. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
Are you ready to make a difference in a young person's life? Big Brothers Big Sisters of East Central Ohio has 88 children waiting for a mentor. As a mentor, you will spend as little as 4 hours a month with your little, guiding them, listening, and helping them discover their full potential. Your time and your kindness can change the course of their future. By becoming a Big, you're not just volunteering, you're defending the potential of a child, giving them an opportunity to dream big and reach higher. Visit www.bigs4kids.com to sign up and help us make sure that no child has to wait. Big Brothers Big Sisters of East Central Ohio. Defend the potential and become a Big today.
Welcome back to your Wood Electric pregame show from Harrison Central High School as the Indian Creek Redskins get set to take on the Indian Valley Braves. I'm Logan McPeek, and we go courtside with the coach, brought to you by Jeff Wallach, LLC. And here with me now is Indian Creek Lady Redskins head coach Steve Efton. Coach, you guys are coming off a nice win, 51-40 over the number 7 seed Maysville. Talk about really what your biggest key to success was in that game against the Panthers.
We just kept, grinding and persevering through a tough start. I didn't think we played our greatest game offensively, but the girls battled the whole night. They knew it wasn't going to be easy, so they had to earn it, and they did. So just really proud of the effort they gave, and they had that next play mentality. So that's what we stress. Don't worry about the last play; you got to make the next one. And I thought we did a real good job of that on Wednesday.
Coach, you guys have 2 seniors on your roster, but a very youthful roster. Most of your roster is either juniors or underclassmen. Talk about what those 2 seniors have meant to your program over the course of this season and through the tournament run, and talk about the depth of your youth as well.
Yeah, those seniors mean everything to the program. I mean, those 2 have been around me for years, and I think I met them in 3rd grade when they were in 3rd grade. So they've been around me. They've been involved in the program since then. They both put a lot of time in the gym, battled through some injuries with Gabby Taylor. So they mean everything to me in the program. I'm really happy for the season they've had this year, and hopefully, we can keep it going today. They're great senior leaders, so they kind of set the tone for the rest of the girls, and the younger girls are really, they look up to those 2, and they kind of follow their lead. So I couldn't ask for 2 better seniors.
Coach, you guys are making your 2nd straight district championship appearance. You guys obviously won the district last season. This time up against the number 10 seeded Indian Valley Lady Braves, a team that maybe you didn't expect to see here, but has made a great run to the district championship. So talk about what you expect to see today out of the Lady Braves.
Yeah, I mean, we talk about it at the beginning of the tournament. The seeds, your record doesn't matter. The seedings don't matter. You got to go play good basketball, and they're a perfect example of that. They're kind of getting hot at the right time. They've gotten 2 nice wins in a row. So they have a lot of momentum, and we're going to have to match their energy that they've been playing with and play our style of basketball, take care of the basketball.
Coach, what are your biggest keys to victory for the Redskins today?
We got to have great energy defensively. We got to do a good job defensively, know our assignments, play with great energy, and then take care of the ball and execute on the offensive end. So we kind of our keys. We stress a lot on defense. We talk a lot about defense. Offensively, you can have an off night, but defensive effort and that kind of thing you could bring every single night. So that was our main focus in these 2 days of prep, is the defensive side, and then just executing and taking care of the basketball and offense.
Thanks for your time, Coach, and good luck to the Lady Redskins today.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
That was Indian Creek Lady Redskins head coach Steve Efton. When we return, more to come on your Wood Electric pregame show with Big Z Sports.
Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the community's financial needs for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with a unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact their office at 330-308-8700 or visit their website at cushfinancial.com to see about scheduling your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independence Capital Company, Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC.
At Hartships Quality Housing, we believe a home is where families grow, memories are made, and futures are built. For 47 years, we've stood by the values that matter most: honesty, trust, and a commitment to our community. Our goal is to provide affordable, reliable housing solutions. We don't just build homes, we invest in the future by supporting local student athletes and the schools that shape tomorrow's leaders. Whether it's on the field or in the classroom, we're proud to stand with our youth and the families who cheer them on. Hartzler's Quality Housing, built on trust, committed to community.
At First Federal Community Bank, investing in our community isn't just a slogan. It's how we do business each and every day. I'm Corey Parker, mobile mortgage lender, and our goal is to empower your financial well-being and build a lasting relationship with you, your family, and your business. We're here to assist you every step of the way, from checking and savings accounts to mortgages and commercial loans. First Federal Community Bank, serving your banking needs in Dover, New Philadelphia, Yorksville, Sugar Creek, Berlin, and Mount Hope. Equal housing lender, member FDIC, NMLS number 1810696.
Every game begins with a spark. Athletes stepping onto the court, families filling the stands, and communities coming together. At Niedenthal & Company, their belief is that this spirit is what makes our communities such special places to live and grow. To all athletes in Tuscarawas, Holmes, Wayne, and Stark counties, your dedication inspires us all. Keep pushing, keep believing, and know your communities are behind you every step of the way. Niedenthal & Company wishes all athletes competing the best of luck this season.
When you think pizza, think Amici's Pizza, with locations in West Lafayette and Chenaden-Hutton. Amici's Pizza offers you your favorite traditional pizzas, as well as specialty pizzas, subs, wings, and salads. Everything from the dough to the sauce is made fresh daily. There's just something different about a pizza from Amici's. Try one today in West Lafayette or Chenaden-Hutton. Big city taste for a small city price. Learn more. Find Amici's on Facebook. PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
Welcome back to your Wood Electric pregame show here with Big Z Sports' coverage of high school girls tournament basketball as we enter Championship Saturday in the Eastern District. I'm Logan McPeek, and we go courtside with the coach, brought to you by Jeff Wallach, LLC. And here with me now is Indian Valley girls head coach Jen Zimmerman. And, Coach, you guys are coming off a great win over the number 3 seed Philo Electrics on Tuesday. Talk about really what the Braves' key to success was on Tuesday.
We came up with the game plan that we needed to hang on to the ball. They're a little bit more athletic than us, and we were very diligent in what we did, and I think it paid off. It was a low-scoring game, but that was kind of the plan. But we took very great care of the basketball, right shot selections, and made the shots. So.
Coach, you guys have been led all season by your 2 senior captains, and Bailey McConnell and Cassie Maselli, also your 2 leading scorers. Talk about what their leadership has meant to your girls over the course of the season, and your seniors as well. You guys got a really big senior class, too.
Yeah, we have 6 seniors all together, and they each do something for our team. But Bailey and Cassie really lead us on the floor. Bailey's usually leading us in scoring. They go back and forth. Bailey's our calm and takes care of the basketball. She's our point guard, and Cassie's our engine. She turns it on and brings us to life. But they both are great leaders. Never a bad practice by either one of them, and I think that transcends down to our younger kids.
Talk about some of your depth and some of your younger players too. While you have 6 seniors, you only have 1 junior, and the rest of your roster is sophomores. So talk about just the depth that you guys have shown over the course of the season and through the tournament as well.
Yeah, our depth's a little bit small this year. You know, we had Natalie Kearns with an ACL injury, and that went down. But our younger kids are stepping up. Hallie Klassner's starting as a sophomore. Had a huge game against Philo, best game for her all season long. But we battle every day at practice, and I think that helps. And then our seniors do a good job leading, and of course Sadie, our one and only junior, but she's tough. She does a great job. She does all the defensive work for us, rebounding. But I think we're a well-rounded team, and they play well together.
Now, Coach, your opponent, the number 2 seeded Indian Creek Lady Redskins, a team that's 19-5 this season, and really some losses there to some really good teams. So talk about what you've seen so far out of the Lady Redskins on film and what to expect from them.
They are a good team, obviously, well coached. They have two big athletic kids, and they have a nice group. They got a nice point guard, and some of those kids have been 4-year starters in the varsity, so they have a lot of experience. But we're just going to take care of the basketball and rebound really well. We've got to win the rebounding battle for sure. And I assume it's going to be a close game for us with them as well. So,
thanks for your time, Coach.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
That was Indian Valley head coach Jen Simmerman. When we return, we'll have more from your Wood Electric pregame show on Big Z Sports.
Technology shouldn't slow us down. It should move us forward. At LodgeVision Technologies, we've been helping local businesses for over 12 years on US 62 in Winesburg, solving tech problems and making everyday operations easier. And we're here with custom IT solutions that just simply work. At LodgeVision, it's people first. That means service with integrity, professionalism, and genuine care. Call 330-234-5025 for your free consultation today. LodgeVision Technologies, local IT, real solutions, people first.
Hey, other guys, insurance, you got Kyle.
Hey, Kyle, it's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course. At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently, decrease employee turnover, and increase your bottom line.
There's something special about Newtown Mall. It's more than just a place to shop, it's where the community comes together. Whether you're finding the perfect gift, meeting up with friends, or just enjoying a stroll through your favorite stores, it's a great time anytime. With local favorites, familiar faces, and new experiences waiting around every corner, there's always a reason to visit. Stay connected and see what's happening. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram or visit newtownmall.com today.
Newtown Mall, a great time anytime. Newtown Mall, this town is your town.
Brown ceiling tiles and wet spots on concrete? Are these things familiar? These are just surface level issues that affect labor hours, safety, and culture. Let us tell you how we can eliminate those issues. It all starts with a handshake. When we connect, you have our full attention. Our team of estimators and account managers will tailor a solution for your roof and your budget. Hundreds of years ago, business was started on a handshake. At Rightmark Roofing, we build more than roofs. We build relationships.
Jeff Wallach, LLC, is a family-owned and operated company proudly serving greater Northeast Ohio and surrounding communities for over 25 years. We specialize in vinyl siding, replacement windows and doors, gutters, downspouts, and much more. We provide quality service regardless of the size or scope of the project. Our crews are reliable, respectful, and mindful of a safe work environment. Jeff Wallach, LLC is certified by the Better Business Bureau. Call today and discover how we can assist you in making your vision a reality.
At Kent State Tuscarawas, you create your own success. Choose from over 30 bachelor's and associate degrees, including animation game design, information technology, early childhood education, engineering technology, business management, nursing, and vet tech. Our tuition is low, our professors are excellent, and we deliver a high-quality academic experience. Stay close to home. Spend less. Prepare for your future today at Kent State Tuscarawas. You belong here.
Welcome back to your Wood Electric pregame show as we get into our Needenthal & Company keys to the game. And first, for the Indian Creek Redskins, really play at your speed. Actually, that's really a key for both teams today. Both teams really like to slow the game down a little bit, which really is no contrasting style whatsoever. So this would be definitely important for not only Creek to play at their speed, but for Indian Valley also to keep up with their pace at the same time. Timely shots. If you're going to play slow, you better have some timely shot making involved in that. And that is one thing Coach F stressed in his interview, especially was they didn't have a great offensive game, but their defense was really good. So if you're Creek, you're really looking to have some timely shots in this game and use your size to your advantage. I really feel like Creek does have the advantage in terms of height and size and athleticism in this game. It's going to be really important that they utilize that.
Yeah.
Now for the Indian Valley Braves, starting keys to the game. Here's Andrew Smith.
For Indian Valley, first is rebounding. That's going to be a key thing. They're going to have to crash multiple people to get the boards. As Logan said, Indian Creek, they're taller. They have the size. So getting rebounds is going to be a tough thing. But Indian Valley's just going to have to use their size and crash to the boards. Next, timely defensive stops. Indian Valley, they got to, for them, to stay in this game, they have to get the defensive stops. They have to play smart defense. They don't want to get into foul trouble early. They want to have methodical and good looks on defense. And then last thing is get transition looks. Indian Creek, yes, they may be taller and they also may be faster than Indian Valley, but the Lady Braves, they can get good transition looks off rebounds, and that's maybe how they might be able to stay into this game with, good looks after getting rebounds or maybe steals on defense. So
that's one thing Coach Simmerman stressed in her interview was rebounding. They've got to be able to crash the boards. This Indian Creek team is much bigger, much faster than this Lady Braves basketball team. They've really got to do a good job on the boards today as well.
Mm-hmm.
Taking a look at how and some other games in Z Country as we get closer to tip-off here at Harrison Central. Over on 99.9, the Tusky Valley Lady Trojans are taking on the Edison Lady Wildcats in the Division 5 East 1 District Championship. Again, that can be heard on 99.9 FM WTUZ. The Strasburg Lady Tigers are taking on the Caldwell Lady Redskins. That D7 Eastern District Championship can be heard on 100.9 WJER or WJER.com. And the video live stream game for the early slate, the Carrollton Lady Warriors are meeting the West Holmes Knights in the Division 4 East 2 District Championship game. That game can be heard on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. And later tonight, the Dover Tornadoes taking on the Steubenville Big Red in boys tournament action at 7 o'clock. That can be heard on 100.9 WJER or WJER.com. That game will be played at the St. Clairsville Echo Center, which, by the way, really nice facility down there.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
And the New Philadelphia Quakers, they'll be taking on the number 5 seeded Zanesville Blue Devils in their district semifinal. That game can be heard on the Big Z Sports YouTube page as an audio cast. That game will be played down at Cambridge. Well, we're going to take another timeout, and when we return, we'll have our packed drilling starting lineups. More to come on your Wood Electric pregame show with Big Z Sports.
If you're planning a major concrete project, you need the help of Stocker Concrete Company. From precast concrete products to ready-mix concrete, sand, gravel, limestone, and concrete block, the professionals at Stocker Concrete can help you get started and keep you on the path to completion using the best materials you can find. Stocker Concrete is the concrete material provider you can count on. See them at 7574 Route 36, Janaden-Hutton, or call 740-254-4626.
Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athlete has the best gear for the sports they play. Dumont's has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing as well as embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and for all your apparel needs, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best.
The Tuscarawas County dairy farmers want you to know that low-fat chocolate milk is a great choice for student athletes and hard workers. It provides the nutrition needed after practices, games, or a hard day at work, and it tastes great. Low-fat chocolate milk is packed with carbohydrates for energy, proteins to repair muscles, fluids to rehydrate, plus vitamins and minerals to help build strong bones and bodies. It's the official beverage of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Tuscarawas County Dairy Farmers. Farms, family, food.
In basketball, a game can be won or lost with the right call. Real estate is no different. Hi, this is Jan McInturf, and when it's time to buy or sell a home, the right call is to McInturf Realty. For over 30 years, our team has delivered results, making us your trusted local real estate choice. We're grateful for your continued support and are ready to help you make the right moves in real estate. Visit us online at McInturfRealty.net. Make the call to McInturf Realty.
The Sarchone name has always been known for truck sales, and once you see our inventory, you'll understand why. At Sarchone Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Dalton, you'll find the largest selection of new trucks and SUVs in the area. Shop our inventory at SarchoneCDJR.com or stop in and visit us on the corner of Route 30 and Route 94 in Dalton. Sarchone Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Get your own at Sarchone.
I
I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes good luck this season.
Welcome back to the Heart Source Quality Housing Mobile Studios here from Harrison Central High School. Special thanks to our presenting sponsors, the Kime Company, the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, and the TMK Valley Propane for bringing you today's broadcast. Now for our pack drilling starting lineups. First for the Indian Creek Lady Redskins. They come in with a record of 19-5. Again, the number 2 seed in the Division IV Eastern District out of the Buckeye 8. They are led by head coach Steve Eft. Starting for the Redskins will be number 1, a 5'11 junior guard, Cadence Walker. Number 3, a 5'4 senior guard, Gabby Taylor. Number 4, a 5'4 junior guard, Gracie Wiley. Number 5, a 5'10 senior guard, Riley Sadler. And number 10, a 5'8 sophomore guard, Gracie Kleinsmith. Now for the Indian Valley Lady Braves, here's Andrew Smith.
And now for the Indian Valley Lady Braves, coached by Jen Simmerman with a record of 8-16 and number 10 seed in Division IV East District. First, number 3, a 5'8 guard senior, Bailey McConnell. Number 10, a 5'7 guard senior, Cassie Maselli. Number 12, a 5'5 forward senior, Bria Latella. Number 23, a 5'8 forward junior, Sadie Holbrook. And number 24, 5'8 guard sophomore, Hallie Klassner. And one more thing to add with the Indian Valley Lady Braves, they have 6 seniors and 2 out with injury, but just shows how deep their lineup is with and how many seniors they have.
Absolutely. And one thing to note with the Indian Valley Braves as we get closer to tip-off here, they had not won a tournament game in 6 years until this year.
Really?
This year was their first tournament win. Actually, their win against Harrison Central was their first tournament win in 6 years, and here they are in a district final.
Wow, that is amazing. I can't believe it's been that long since the Lady Braves have won a game, but I'm just glad for them, and the run that they're on right now is impressive, and hope that they can continue it today.
And do you want to know the last time Indian Valley won a district title?
Let me guess. 88, 89?
The inception of Indian Valley High School, 1988 to 89.
Wow.
Indian Valley's only district championship in girls basketball. And if the Lady Braves were to pull off another upset today, it'd be the second team in Indian Valley Lady Braves history to reach the regional rounds. Once again, the winner of this game will advance to the regional to face the Central 2 district winner. That game will be played at Zanesville High School, and the winner of this game will face the winner of Buckeye Valley versus Worthington Christian. And if we take a look at the other district, the East 2 district, between the Carrollton Warriors and the West Holmes Knights, again, that game will be on the Big Z Sports YouTube page. They will advance to, again, Zanesville High School, as they're in the same region, to face the winner of a great rivalry in the Southeast District, the Circleville Tigers and the Logan Elm Braves in the Southeast 1 District Championship.
That'll be an exciting matchup, just a lot of good basketball, in this area, and excited that, we get to cover all this amazing basketball and hope to just see more good basketball.
Absolutely, and there's a lot of common matchups in this district as well. Indian Creek, again, this is their second consecutive district championship appearance. They won the district last season and lost in the regional semifinals to a very good Fairfield Union team who ended up advancing to the state tournament as they defeated Carrollton as well in the regional final. It just goes to show you there's a lot of competition within the districts themselves, too.
Yeah, and that's the thing, they play. Some of these teams, play each other during the regular season, and then, when tournament time comes, they'll match up again. One team may have got the edge over the other team the first time playing, but that's the nice thing about getting a second chance. You can adjust, and when tournament basketball happens, anything can happen. It doesn't matter what seed you are. If you're the first seed or the last seed, anything can happen. That's the fun thing about tournament basketball, and that's just the nice thing about, getting a new chance. Anything can happen when it comes to high school basketball.
Absolutely. Once again, thank you to our presenting sponsors, the Kime Company, the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, and the TMK Valley Propane Company, and the Heart Source Quality Housing for our mobile studios. That'll wrap up our Wood Electric pregame show, and we return. Tip-off will be underway from Harrison Central. It's the Braves and the Redskins for a district championship with Big Z Sports.
TMK Valley Propane is embracing remote tank monitors. Are you tired of going outside to check your propane tank or forget to order your propane on time? TMK Valley Propane now provides reliable remote tank monitoring technology. Let TMK Valley Propane take the worry away, provide timely delivery, and never run out of propane again. Thank you for your trust in TMK Valley Propane.
All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
Is it time to refresh your exterior doors or update your windows this spring? You won't want to miss the exterior door and window sale, happening March 9th through 14th at Keim Home Center in Charm. Save on brands like Provia, Anderson, and United Window. Bring your measurements in early to begin planning, and our team of experts will be here and ready to help you. Learn more at keimhome.com and join us at Keim Home Center in Charm, March 9th through 14th for the exterior doors and windows sale.
This is Brian Williams, commercial lender with the First National Bank of Denison. The day you decided to open your business, you planted the seed. As your roots become stronger, the First National Bank of Denison is here to help your business grow. Strong businesses make strong communities, and because we live, work, and raise our families here, your business benefits us all. Whether you need more space, equipment, or inventory, come see us today for your next business loan. We are a local bank with local decision makers, and your success is our greatest reward. At the First National Bank of Denison, we have our roots where others have their branches. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
Are you ready to make a difference in a young person's life? Big Brothers Big Sisters of East Central Ohio has 88 children waiting for a mentor. As a mentor, you will spend as little as 4 hours a month with your little, guiding them, listening, and helping them discover their full potential. Your time and your kindness can change the course of their future. By becoming a Big, you're not just volunteering, you're defending the potential of a child, giving them an opportunity to dream big and reach higher. Visit www.bigs4kids.com to sign up and help us make sure that no child has to wait. Big Brothers Big Sisters of East Central Ohio. Defend the potential and become a Big today.
Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the community's financial needs for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with a unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact their office at 330-308-8700 or visit their website at cushfinancial.com to see about scheduling your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independence Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC.
At Hartshire's Quality Housing, we believe a home is where families grow, memories are made, and futures are built. For 47 years, we've stood by the values that matter most: honesty, trust, and a commitment to our community. Our goal is to provide affordable, reliable housing solutions. We don't just build homes, we invest in the future by supporting local student athletes and the schools that shape tomorrow's leaders. Whether it's on the field or in the classroom, we're proud to stand with our youth and the families who cheer them on. Hartshire's Quality Housing, built on trust, committed to community.
Welcome back to the Hartshire's Quality Housing Mobile Studios here from Harrison Central High School as it's district championship basketball here in Cadiz, as again the Indian Creek Lady Redskins taking on the Indian Valley Lady Braves. One more time for our PAC drilling starting lineups for Indian Creek. They'll start number 1, Cadence Walker, number 3, Gabby Taylor, number 4, Gracie Wiley, number 5, Riley Sadler, and number 10, Gracie Kleinsmith. Now, and for the Indian Valley Lady Braves, here's Andrew Smith.
And now for the Indian Valley Lady the Braves, number 3, Bailey McConnell, number 10, Cassie Muselli, number 12, Bree Latella, number 23, Sadie Holbrook, and number 24, Hallie Klassner.
Again, 6 seniors on that Indian Valley roster, but again, very youthful on the bench as well. They've got a lot of talent, and the younger and that sophomore class is huge.
Yes, very huge.
So again, if you're Coach Timmerman, you got to feel good about the direction your program's going, especially if you're sitting in a district championship game.
Yeah, and the fact that they're in a district championship game right now, with how their season went, at one point, I'm pretty sure, didn't they lose 6 of 7 games at one point in their season?
They lost 6 of 7 games to end the regular season.
So they ended their regular season not on a good run. That's not how many teams want to end their regular season. But, hey, you never know. Sometimes your season doesn't end the way you want to, but you still get that chance. And, a lot of people probably doubted them. A lot of people probably thought they weren't even going to win their first game. But, what the Lady Braves did? They silenced the doubters. They went to work, and now they're in a district championship with a chance to win their first district title since the inception of Indian Valley High School.
Absolutely, and what a milestone that would be for Coach Jen Zimmerman.
That would be a huge milestone for her to win a district title when people didn't give them a chance.
Absolutely. I don't think there's many people that really did give them a chance up to this point. When you finish the regular season 6-16, it's not necessarily, you're not expected to be in a district championship game, but they have silenced all of that talk. And here they are in a district final game. It's got to feel good, though, for Coach Zimmerman to be in a district championship game.
Oh, yeah, it's got to feel absolutely amazing. She's got to be proud of her girls and how her girls have, bounced back after the bad start they had to the season. But she's got to be happy with how they've played in the playoffs. They're a grindy team. They fight it out. They will do whatever it takes to win. And the fact that they are here, it's just a testament to not only her players, but a testament to her and her coaching.
As they're getting ready to introduce the Indian Valley starting lineups. Thank you for joining us here for this WTUZ Big Z Sports Audiocast. Once again, brought to you by the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, the Kime Company, and TMK Valley Propane. You're locked into the Hartsource Quality Housing Mobile Studios. And again, as they're introducing the Indian Valley starting lineups, it's been a whirlwind. With Indian Creek, you expected them to be here. The number 2 seed. Finished the regular season at 17-5. They've did what they're supposed to do, and Indian Valley has done their job as well. And here they are at 8-16, sitting in a district final against a great Indian Creek team.
Yeah, it's going to be an exciting matchup. Seeding doesn't matter when you get to the tournament. Anybody can win on any given day. That's the fun thing about high school basketball. And here we go, an exciting matchup.
As both teams are at center court, getting ready to tip off. Jumping for the Braves will be the senior Cassie Maselli, and for the Redskins, number 1, Cadence Walker. District Championship girls basketball from Cadiz is underway, and the tip is controlled by Indian Creek. They'll start with the basketball. Cadence Walker has it on the right wing, gets a screen from Sadler. Now pulls up, foot on the line, no good. Rebound comes down to Riley Sadler. She pulls it back out for the Lady Redskins. Walker on the right wing, attacks on McConnell, spins, layup up, no good. Rebound comes down to Bailey McConnell. McConnell in transition for the Braves. Pulls it back out now. Braves go to their first offensive set now with just over 30 seconds into this basketball game. McConnell looking for Maselli down low. Maselli backs down on Kleinsmith. Now it's a Bree Latella. Latella back to Maselli on the right wing. Maselli gets it to Sadie Holbrook. Holbrook to Hallie Klasner. Klasner attacks to the middle. Now back out to Latella. Now over to Cassie Maselli. Braves in a pick and roll offense. Maselli picks up her dribble. Being pressured hard by Gabby Taylor. Latella has it out top to McConnell.
Good defense here early from both teams.
McConnell, the leading scorer of this Braves basketball team, going to look to shoot it a lot today. McConnell gets a screen from Latella, now to Holbrook. Holbrook over to Klasner. Klasner looks to attack to the baseline, now backs out to the middle. Latella swings it to Bailey McConnell. McConnell, Braves being very patient offensively so far, and that's something you like to see if you're Coach Zimmerman.
That is something you like to see because it's slowing the game down, and that's what Indian Valley needs to do. They need to slow the game down to give them a chance here today.
Latella screens. Now McConnell turns it over, picked off nicely by Gracie Wiley. Here comes Gabby Taylor across the timeline. She'll get it over to Cadence Walker. Walker at 5'11", a big point guard for the Redskins.
Yeah.
Corner to Kleinsmith. Kleinsmith attacks to the middle. Poked loose, but a foul called on Bailey McConnell. That'll be her first foul. As she reached in on the attacking Kleinsmith, Redskins will get it on the baseline. That'll be McConnell's first foul of the game. Inbound to Riley Sadler, unable to control it. Braves are going to get it back on the turnover for Creek as a miscommunication going for the basketball, and the Braves are going to get it back with 6 minutes to go. McConnell gets instructions from head coach Jen Zimmerman. McConnell on the wing, looks to attack to the middle, backs it out to Klasner. Klasner to McConnell. McConnell thought about the wing three. Now gets a screen from Latella. McConnell, wing three. Got it!
Gets it to go.
Bailey McConnell starts the scoring for the Indian Valley Lady Braves. They lead 3-0.
What a shot there from Bailey McConnell.
Just off the screen and pulled the trigger from the right wing. Nothing but net.
Yeah, nothing but net.
Walker attacks to the left side. Pull-up jumper is no good off the front of the iron. Rebound comes down to Wiley. Wiley back out to Taylor. Now to Walker. Walker backs it out now for the Lady Redskins, trailing 3-0 here in the first period. Taylor attacks, kicks it corner. Gracie Kleinsmith, a corner three. No good, in and out. Rebound comes down to Taylor. It's both loose out of her hands, but a foul called on Hallie Klassner reaching in. So Redskins will get it on the baseline with exactly 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Redskins in a box set. Inbound pass to Walker. No good on the right-hand layup. Sadie Holbrook with the rebound and a foul called on Cadence Walker.
Wow.
So Cadence Walker picks up her first foul of the game, and the Braves will get it back offensively.
Great defense so far here for the Braves.
Creek picking up the pressure now in the full court. Maselli back to McConnell.
They got to get it across.
Splits the defense now, looks to attack to the baseline. McConnell looking to back it out now backs it out. Braves will set up the offense with 4:40 to go here in the first quarter. McConnell gets it to Klassner. Klassner in the corner, attacks to the baseline, kicks it back. McConnell, another wing three, no good. Rebound comes down to Cassie Maselli. Back to Klassner for three on the left wing is no good. Latella saves it inbounds, controlled by Riley Sadler. Taylor bringing it up for the Redskins. Low scoring game as we expected so far.
Yeah, like we thought it was going to be.
Cadence Walker on the left wing for three, no good.
Rebound Hallie Klassner.
Klassner with the rebound. McConnell sets up the Braves offense in a 1-4 high. McConnell gets a screen from Holbrook, now to Latella. Now to Hallie Klassner. Klassner gets a screen from Latella. Now over to Sadie Holbrook, to Cassie Maselli. Maselli attacks to the middle, kicks it. McConnell.
Thought about the three.
Now backs it out now, gets a screen from Latella. Now fires another corner three, no good. Rebound comes down to Cadence Walker. Walker in transition for the Redskins. Walker against McConnell down low as Walker gets it to go. Creek cuts the deficit to 1, 2-3 lead for Indian Valley. McConnell gets it to Hallie Klassner. Almost taken away by Walker. Maselli saves it for the Braves. McConnell gets it across. Floater in the lane is no good. Holbrook and Sadler fighting for it. Sadler comes up with it for the Redskins. Taylor up top now, setting up the Redskins offense, trailing by 1 here. 3-2 lead for the Indian Valley Lady Braves. Walker gets it to Kleinsmith. Kleinsmith attacks to the middle. Now kicks it in the corner. Fake the three by Wiley. Attacks to the middle. Almost taken away. A shot is no good by Kleinsmith. Kleinsmith couldn't handle the rebound. Here comes Maselli. McConnell sets up the Braves offense now. Braves go to a double stack look. Gets a screen from Klassner is McConnell. Now kicks it in the corner to Klassner. Klassner back to Maselli. Maselli lost it out of bounds. It'll be Redskins basketball going the other way. Maselli just went right through her hands.
Yeah, it looked like she took her eye off the ball there for 1 second and can't do that, but I will say the intensity here early on for both teams is really high on both sides.
It's been a high-spirited first quarter for a district championship game, which you would expect nothing less.
Yeah.
Redskins will get it across the timeline, trailing by 1 still. Taylor gets it to Kleinsmith. Now back to Taylor. Taylor attacks to the baseline. Left open in the lane. Gets the friendly roll. Great Gabby Taylor with her first points of the ball game. Creek now has a 3-4 lead. Hallie gets it across to Sadie Holbrook. Back to Klassner. Klassner wing three. Off the mark. Rebound comes down to, looks like Gracie Kleinsmith.
Yeah.
Taylor to Wiley in transition. Now back to Taylor. Now to Cadence Walker. Walker attacks to the middle. Tough shot is no good, but she was hacked going up, and Cadence Walker is going to head to the line and shoot a pair for the Redskins.
I'm pretty sure that foul was on 24, Hallie Klassner, if I'm not wrong.
That foul did go on Hallie Klassner. It's her second foul. Okay. Cadence Walker's first foul shot is up and good for the Redskins with a 5-3 lead. Walker's second free throw is good. Substitution for the Redskins, number 24, Michaela Crouch checks in for Cadence Walker. Redskins usually only go 6 deep, so you only see one substitution. Might be a key for Indian Valley to try and get the Redskins in foul trouble.
Yeah, you're right there. If they can get them in foul trouble, then they might have to go deeper to their bench, which they're not used to doing.
Maselli gets it to Klassner on the wing. Now to Sadie Holbrook. Holbrook had a wide open Brie Latello. Was tipped by Riley Sadler. Creek gets the steal now. Here comes Gabby Taylor. Taylor swings it to Gracie Wiley on the high left wing, defended by Brie Latello. Now back to Gabby Taylor. Minute 10 to go here in the first quarter. Handoff almost poked away by Cassie Maselli.
And here you see Creek starting to slow down their offense, taking their time and getting into the looks they want to get into.
Wiley on the right wing gets it back to Kleinsmith. Kleinsmith attacks on Maselli. Left-handed floater is good. Gracie Kleinsmith now with her first bucket. 8-3 lead for Indian Creek. McConnell has to get it to Klassner. Braves really close to that 10-second mark. Gets it to Maselli. Maselli attacks down low to Sadie Holbrook. Holbrook with the and one opportunity coming. And a chance to cut the lead to 2 for Indian Valley.
What a pass there from Maselli and what a shot there from Sadie Holbrook.
Braves were really close to that 10-second call and ends up in an and one. Now checking in for the first time for Indian Valley will be Carter Love, the senior. Holbrook's free throw attempt is up, and it is no good off the back of the iron. Cadence Walker controls the rebound for Creek. Walker pushes down in transition, goes right by Bailey McConnell. Layup is no good. Maselli the rebound. Bailey McConnell gets it across the timeline, gets it to Hallie Klassner for 3 on the wing. It's no good. Rebound fighting for with Love is Sadler, and she is fouled by Love on the baseline. Only Indian Valley's 4th team foul, so Creek will not head to the First Federal Community Bank foul line.
Yeah, that's huge. You don't want to get to that fifth foul in the quarter because then it sends the team to the line. So Indian Valley's going to be smart.
Taylor looking for the backdoor, poked nicely by Hallie Klassner. Walker controls it. Chaos. 2 seconds left. Walker's floater in the lane is no good, and rebound controlled by Sadie Holbrook at the end of the first quarter. 8-5 lead. We got a good basketball game on tap. Indian Creek leads Indian Valley 8-5. We'll take a quick timeout. This is high school basketball on Big Z Sports.
At First Federal Community Bank, investing in our community isn't just a slogan. It's how we do business each and every day. I'm Corey Parker, mobile mortgage lender, and our goal is to empower your financial well-being and build a lasting relationship with you, your family, and your business. We're here to assist you every step of the way, from checking and savings accounts to mortgages and commercial loans. First Federal Community Bank, serving your banking needs in Dover, New Philadelphia, Yerkesville, Sugar Creek, Berlin, and Mount Hope. Equal housing lender, member FDIC, NMLS number 1810696.
Every game begins with a spark. Athletes stepping onto the court, families filling the stands, and communities coming together. At Niedenthal & Company, their belief is that this spirit is what makes our communities such special places to live and grow. To all athletes in Tuscarawas, Holmes, Wayne, and Stark counties, your dedication inspires us all. Keep pushing, keep believing, and know your communities are behind you every step of the way. Niedenthal & Company wishes all athletes competing the best of luck this season.
Welcome back to the Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studios out of that Cush Financial Group timeout as Indian Creek leads Indian Valley 8-5 after the end of the first quarter. And Andrew, I about expected a low-scoring game, and that's what we got.
Yeah, that's exactly what we got here. That's what you expect here, especially in a district championship game. The defense is definitely going to be the key point. So low-scoring game here.
Maselli on the left wing for the Braves. Braves start with the basketball to start the second quarter. McConnell gets it to Hallie Klassner. Klassner defended by Cadence Walker. Klassner looking for Bailey McConnell on the back cut. Shut off nicely by Creek. McConnell, step back jumper in the lane's no good. Sadie Holbrook, the offensive rebound, almost taken away by Sadler. Latella controls it now. to Maselli. Maselli attacks to the middle, now backs it out. Gets a screen from Latella. Kicks it to Sadie Holbrook, now to Bailey McConnell. McConnell gets it to Latella. Latella to Maselli. Maselli thought about pulling the three. Shut off by Kleinsmith. Holbrook to Klasner on the left wing. Klasner back to Latella. Now over to McConnell. McConnell, Braves being patient. McConnell steps back, gives it to Sadie Holbrook. Holbrook back to McConnell. Braves reset the offense with just over a minute here in the second quarter. Klasner kicks it, corner off of Maselli's hands again. Another turnover for Indian Valley as Maselli couldn't handle another pass.
Yeah, it hit her in the hands, and you got to catch that. But Indian Valley, they're getting the look they want. They just have to, execute. That's their thing right now. They're not executing the plan.
Gabby Taylor across the timeline for the Redskins. Attacks to the right wing, now over to Cadence Walker. Walker fires the top of the key. Three is good for Cadence Walker. Braves couldn't collapse in time, and Walker left wide open, knocks down the three.
What a shot there from Walker.
McConnell to Maselli. Maselli to Latella in transition. Latella attacks to the baseline. Looking for Maselli, and a travel called. Riley Sadler applying the hard pressure on the baseline on Latella. Latella picked up her pivot foot, and another turnover will go back to the Redskins.
Yeah, another turnover there, and Indian Creek has definitely picked up the intensity even more here on defense.
Taylor across the timeline for the Lady Redskins. Walker has it on the wing. Walker attacks to the baseline. Blocked, but a foul called on McConnell on the layup attempt. And Cadence Walker is going to head to the First Federal Community Bank foul line for a pair.
Yeah, she got the inside look, went up for it, and got fouled. She's being aggressive, attacking.
Walker's first foul shot is good from the First Federal Community Bank foul line. 12-5 lead for Indian Creek. Walker's second free throw is good. 13-5 lead, a perfect 2 for 2 from the First Federal Community Bank foul line. McConnell to Hallie Klasner. Creek really picking up the pressure now in the full court. Latella attacks to the baseline. There's another travel.
Again.
Going for a jump stop, and again picked up her pivot foot. Another turnover. Creek will get it back. Taylor gets it across the half-court line for the Redskins. Now gets it to Cadence Walker. Walker attacks to the middle. Floater in the lane is good. Gets the friendly roll. 10-point lead for Indian Creek, 15-5. Your coach Jen Zimmerman, maybe a good time to maybe call your first timeout.
Yeah, I think you're right there.
Maselli gets it across for the Braves. Now attacks to the baseline. Goes up and under. No good on the shot. Rebound comes down to Cadence Walker. Gabby Taylor across the timeline for the Lady Redskins. Gets it to Cadence Walker. Walker attacks to the middle. Sadie Holbrook left looking. No, up and good is Walker, and a timeout from head coach Jen Zimmerman. A Cush Financial Group timeout. We'll take it with them. This is high school girls basketball on Big Z Sports.
When you think pizza, think Amici's Pizza with locations in West Lafayette and Chenaden-Hutton. Amici's Pizza offers you your favorite traditional pizzas, as well as specialty pizzas, subs, wings, and salads. Everything from the dough to the sauce is made fresh daily. There's just something different about a pizza from Amici's. Try one today in West Lafayette or Chenaden-Hutton. Big city taste for a small city price. Learn more. Find Amici's on Facebook. PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
Welcome back to the Hartsource Quality Housing Mobile Studios as Indian Creek opens up a 17-5 lead over the Indian Valley Lady Braves, outscoring the Lady Braves 9-0 in this quarter already.
Yeah, good start here for Indian Creek here in the second quarter. If you're Indian Valley, you got to start getting some buckets here. You got to start getting back into this game. Don't want to let it get too out of hand.
Maselli to Holbrook. Holbrook lost it off her foot. Recovers it to Claxon on McConnell. McConnell fires the top to key three. No good. Rebound comes down to Gabby Taylor. Taylor slows the offense down for the Redskins, leading by 12 here with 4:37 to go here in the second quarter. Taylor gets a screen from Sadler. Now attacks to the baseline on McConnell. Tough shots, no good. Blocked by McConnell nicely, but McConnell just tips it instead of grabbing the rebound, and the ball will stay with the Redskins.
Yeah, good defensive play there by Bailey McConnell.
Kleinsmith the inbound for the Lady Redskins. Looking, gets it stolen, almost stolen by McConnell. It is taken away by McConnell on the sideline. McConnell to Maselli. 2-on-1 for the Braves. Maselli, tough shot is good for Cassie Maselli.
Great shot, great play there by Cassie Maselli.
Cassie Maselli's first points of the ball game cuts the lead to 10 for Indian Valley. 17-7 lead for Indian Creek. Taylor fakes the handoff to Walker, now to Gracie Kleinsmith. Kleinsmith attacks to the baseline. Shut off nicely by Maselli. Gets it to Riley Sadler. Sadler back out top to Taylor. Taylor gets a screen from Walker. Tough shot is no good, but another foul called on the shot attempt. That foul is going to go against Hallie Klassner, and that'll be Klassner's third foul of the game. So Gabby Taylor is going to head to the First Federal Community Bank foul line. And a big story, Hallie Klassner with 3 fouls. The leading scorer in that Philo game now with 3 fouls for Indian Valley.
Yeah, that's not what you want if you're Indian Valley. She's a really key piece to this offense, and she's good on defense. So for her to have 3 fouls already, and we're only in the second quarter, it's not good for Indian Valley.
Taylor's second free throw attempt is up and good. She missed the first one from the First Federal Community Bank foul line. McConnell back to Klassner, now to Cassie Maselli. Maselli back to Klassner. Braves looking to get to the middle. Now Klassner gets it to McConnell in the middle, and she'll set up the Braves offense with 3:35 to go here in the second quarter. McConnell gets it to Cassie Maselli. Maselli back to McConnell. Nice slip. McConnell back to Maselli. Maselli fires a corner 3. No good, in and out. Sadler controls the rebound. So Taylor across the timeline for the Redskins. Attacks to the baseline, now kicks in the corner to Gracie Wiley. She fires a corner 3. That's way long. Maselli controls the rebound for the Braves. Maselli in transition now for the Braves. Now backs it out to Bailey McConnell. McConnell with 2:57 to go here in the second quarter. Looking to get it on a wing. Now dumps it down low to Hallie Klassner. Klassner, turnaround jumper, floater is no good. Long. Sadler with the rebound for the Redskins. Cadence Walker across the timeline for the Lady Redskins. Spins on Klassner. Redskins looking to attack. Walker's shot off the bank is good.
What a tough shot there by Walker.
Give her 15 points. 20-7 lead for Indian Creek. Maselli back to McConnell. McConnell looks to attack, now steps back. Thought about the 3, now kicks in the corner to Klassner for a 3. That's way long. Latella chases down the rebound, goes off of Sadler. Actually, no, it goes off of Latella, and it'll be Redskins basketball.
Another turnover there from Indian Valley. It's been their problem here early.
I wouldn't call that a turnover necessarily.
Well, yeah, I know. She was trying to save it, but.
So Walker will get it across for the Redskins. 15 points for Walker. And Andrew, do you want to read off her free throw percentage so far?
Her free throw percentage is 100%. She has not missed from the charity stripe yet.
Walker crosses over to Wiley. Now to Gracie Kleinsmith in the corner. Kleinsmith attacks to the middle on Maselli. Now kicks it in the corner to Sadler. Riley Sadler attacks to the baseline. Now kicks it back to Kleinsmith. Gracie Wiley up top now for the Lady Redskins. Wiley attacks. Nice bounce pass to Kleinsmith down low. Kleinsmith couldn't get it to go. Her putback is up and good. Gracie Kleinsmith now with 4 points. Creek extends their lead to 15. Klassner to Maselli. Loses it off her foot. Kleinsmith the rebound the steal for the Redskins. So Cadence Walker attacks to the middle on Klassner. Klassner lucky she didn't get a foul called there. Kleinsmith attacks to the middle. Now out to Gracie Wiley up top. Walker now has it at the top of the key for the Lady Redskins. Walker attacks on Claxon. Claxon just has to back off. Walker another layup and another timeout from head coach Jen Simmerman. A Cush Financial Group timeout. We'll take it with them. Indian Creek leads Indian Valley 24-7 here in the second quarter with 56 seconds to go. This is high school basketball with Big Z Sports.
Technology shouldn't slow us down. It should move us forward. At LodgeVision Technologies, we've been helping local businesses for over 12 years on US 62 in Winesburg, solving tech problems and making everyday operations easier. And we're here with custom IT solutions that just simply work. At LodgeVision, it's people first. That means service with integrity, professionalism, and genuine care. Call 330-234-5025 for your free consultation today. LodgeVision Technologies, local IT, real solutions, people first.
Welcome back to Harrison Central High School in the Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studios as Indian Creek has dominated this second quarter.
Yeah, they are on a run here in the second quarter, and they're playing really physical. And Cadence Walker, she's having a great first half and a great game. And Indian Valley, they got to get back into this here. They got to try to slow her down here.
McConnell has it on the right wing for the Braves. Gets it to Hallie Klassner. Klassner hands it back to McConnell. McConnell gets it on the left wing now for the Lady Braves. Now backs it out. 37 seconds to go here in the second quarter. McConnell gets a screen from Latella. Now kicks it in the corner to Klassner. Klassner attacks to the baseline on Wiley. Now backs it out. Now attacks to the middle. Thought about the pull-up jumper. He picked up her pivot foot.
Yeah.
It'll be a travel and a turnover for Indian Valley. Creek will get it back with 21 seconds left, and I'd imagine you're going to go for the last shot here.
Yeah, if Indian Creek, it would be smart if they hold here for the last shot. It's what they're probably going to do, barring a turnover or something crazy.
So Creek with 20 seconds to go here in the second quarter has outscored Indian Valley 16-2 in this quarter.
Wow, what a run.
Kleinsmith with 10 seconds now. It's stolen by Cassie Maselli. Maselli races down floor, and she's fouled going up on the layup by Gracie Kleinsmith. And Maselli's going to head to the First Federal Community Bank foul line to try and cut into this lead going into the half with 4 seconds left.
You know, it's like I said, you know, barring like something crazy in the turnover, and then, you know, now she's at the free throw line.
Kleinsmith really looked like she just got careless there at the top of the key, really put the ball out in front of her, and Cassie Maselli just took advantage of it.
Yeah, it was smart.
Maselli, her first free throw attempt is up, gets the friendly roll off the back of the iron, bounces in. And into the game for the first time for the Braves is number 22.
Number 22, Violet Steele.
Violet Steele, the sophomore. Maselli can't get the friendly roll. Holbrook fighting for the rebound with Sadler. And it's going to be Indian Creek ball, but there's only 0.3 seconds left, so Creek's not going to get a shot off.
Yeah, no. No shot.
And Creek is just content to go into the halftime. It's halftime. And coming up on your First National Bank of Denison halftime report, as Indian Creek with a 24-8 lead over the Indian Valley Braves will take a Cush Financial Group timeout. This is high school basketball with Big Z Sports.
Hey, other guys, insurance, you got Kyle.
Hey, Kyle, it's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course. At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently, decrease employee turnover, and increase your bottom line.
Think Newtown Mall is just for shopping? Think again. With a great mix of local favorites and national brands, it's the perfect place to find what you need and discover something new. Whether you're checking out the latest trends, grabbing a bite to eat, or just enjoying the atmosphere, it's a great time anytime. Make a day of it, bring a friend, and experience the mall like never before. Stay in the loop. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram, and visit newtownmall.com to see what's happening.
Newtown Mall, a great time anytime. Newtown Mall, this town is your town.
Brown ceiling tiles and wet spots on concrete? Are these things familiar? These are just surface level issues that affect labor hours, safety, and culture. Let us tell you how we can eliminate those issues. It all starts with a handshake. When we connect, you have our full attention. Our team of estimators and account managers will tailor a solution for your roof and your budget. Hundreds of years ago, business was started on a handshake. At Rightmark Roofing, we build more than roofs. We build relationships.
Jeff Wallach LLC is a family-owned and operated company proudly serving greater Northeast Ohio and surrounding communities for over 25 years. We specialize in vinyl siding, replacement windows and doors, gutters, downspouts, and much more. We provide quality service regardless of the size or scope of the project. Our crews are reliable, respectful, and mindful of a safe work environment. Jeff Wallach LLC is certified by the Better Business Bureau. Call today and discover how we can assist you in making your vision a reality.
At Kent State Tuscarawas, you create your own success. Choose from over 30 bachelor's and associate degrees, including animation game design, information technology, early childhood education, engineering technology, business management, nursing, and vet tech. Our tuition is low, our professors are excellent, and we deliver a high-quality academic experience. Stay close to home. Spend less. Prepare for your future today at Kent State Tuscarawas. You belong here.
If you're planning a major concrete project, you need the help of Stocker Concrete Company. From precast concrete products to ready-mix concrete, sand, gravel, limestone, and concrete block, the professionals at Stocker Concrete can help you get started and keep you on the path to completion using the best materials you can find. Stocker Concrete is the concrete material provider you can count on. See them at 7574 Route 36, Janaden-Hutton, or call 740-254-4626.
Welcome back to the Hartson's Quality Housing Mobile Studios as our First National Bank of Denison halftime show is underway as the Indian Creek Lady Redskins, the number 2 seed, they lead the number 10 seeded Indian Valley Lady Braves 24-8 here at halftime. And Andrew, Indian Creek is showing their size and athleticism in droves so far in this first half.
Yeah, you're right. They're really, I mean, Indian Valley kept it close in the first quarter, but in that second quarter, Indian Creek, they just took over, the size, like you said, and the speed. They just got to Indian Valley. They picked up the intensity on defense, and they really had a dominant second quarter there. And if you're Indian Valley, you got to try to come out here in the third quarter and string some good offensive possessions together, string some stops, try to stop Cadence Walker from continuing to do what she's doing, because right now she is lighting up that Indian Valley defense.
Absolutely, and it's a lot of attacks to the basket and timely three-point shots as well for Walker. As Andrew, you also have our stat report for the first half.
Yeah, so for the stat report, right now, Cadence Walker, she's only missed 2 shots. She's 100% from the free throw line. She is having a great first game, and the big thing here is the turnovers. For Indian Valley, committed 9 turnovers there in the first half, only to Indian Creek's committing 2 turnovers. So that's unofficial as well. But if you're Indian Valley, you got to limit the turnovers, because that's how you get down in the game. If you just keep committing turnovers, they're never going to get a chance at coming back here in the game. And so if you're Indian Valley, you got to be smart with the ball. You can't keep making costly mistakes.
And also another thing with Indian Creek is there's been a lot of, at least on both sides, there's been a lot of one-and-dones. Not a lot of offensive rebounding in this game so far. But the difference has been Creek has been able to hit their shots and attack the lane really well. Indian Valley is just not getting as much penetration. And Indian Creek's defense in the interior has been solid.
Yeah, it's been really solid. And like you said, Indian Valley's not been able really to do much. And in this first half, Indian Creek got 7 more shots off than Indian Valley and only missed 3. So Indian Creek is getting more shots off and also hitting their shots effectively too. So it's just hard whenever you can't really get the looks that you want. So Indian Valley, they're going to have to do the best they can to try to come out here and get some turnovers and just get some offensive rebounds. They have to crash. They have to crash multiple girls to get the rebounds. That's what they have to do.
Absolutely. And you take one other thing in consideration, that Indian Valley is in a heap of foul trouble right now, too.
Yeah, that is also true. They have Bailey McConnell, she has 2. Hallie Klassner, she has 3. So that's a problem there. Your 2 star players on the team, both with multiple fouls. And so that's what Indian Creek, they're going to attack that in the second half. They're going to attack Hallie Klassner, who has 3. They're going to attack Bailey McConnell, who has 2. So you're Indian Valley, you're going to have to try to maybe switch up the lineup and try to throw something different that might surprise Indian Creek, throw something out there that might, get them on their toes and then be able to attack. But we'll see how it goes.
Especially considering, and when you look at the difference in the first quarter, Indian Valley was really able to slow the game down. But that was when Indian Creek did not go to their it was a three-quarter press, and that has proven effective in this first half.
Yeah, it has. It's gotten the Lady Braves stuck in the backcourt, forcing them to have to force passes up the court, causing them to commit turnovers. And Indian Creek's not letting them get into their offensive set. They're not letting them slow the game down. They're speeding the game up for Indian Valley. So Indian Creek, if they continue to do that, it's going to be a tough time for Indian Valley, for the Lady Braves to come back here in the second half. But we'll see. You never know what can happen.
I think if you're head coach Jen Zimmerman, what's the one thing you stressed in that locker room?
I would say she probably stressed ball security, number one. I mean, the turnovers, and then also just taking smart shots. You don't have to force anything. Granted, you're down 24-8, but if you take the smart shots and take what the defense gives you, that can start to cut the lead, and then you never know, this game could be a good game.
Absolutely. You consider it, too. Indian Valley has been the underdog in all of their games, whether it's Harrison Central or Philo. They've been the underdog in all of those games, and this game is no different. So you got to think there's going to be a sense of urgency out of this Braves basketball team in the second half.
Yeah, the first couple minutes here in the third quarter is going to show a lot how the rest of this game is going to go for both teams.
Absolutely. Well, that's going to wrap it up for our First National Bank of Denison halftime report. Indian Creek leads Indian Valley 24-8 as we get ready to begin the second half of action from Harrison Central. We'll take a Cush Financial Group timeout when we return. Second half action on the way with Big Z Sports.
Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athlete has the best gear for the sports they play. Dumont's has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing as well as embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and for all your apparel needs, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best.
The Tuscarawas County dairy farmers want you to know that low-fat chocolate milk is a great choice for student athletes and hard workers. It provides the nutrition needed after practices, games, or a hard day at work, and it tastes great. Low-fat chocolate milk is packed with carbohydrates for energy, proteins to repair muscles, fluids to rehydrate, plus vitamins and minerals to help build strong bones and bodies. It's the official beverage of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Tuscarawas County Dairy Farmers. Farms, family, food.
In basketball, a game can be won or lost with the right call. Real estate is no different. Hi, this is Gian McInturf, and when it's time to buy or sell a home, the right call is to McInturf Realty. For over 30 years, our team has delivered results, making us your trusted local real estate choice. We're grateful for your continued support and are ready to help you make the right moves in real estate. Visit us online at McInturfRealty.net. Make the call to McInturf Realty.
The Sarshow name has always been known for truck sales, and once you see our inventory, you'll understand why. At Sarshown Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Dalton, you'll find the largest selection of new trucks and SUVs in the area. Shop our inventory at SarshownCDJR.com or stop in and visit us on the corner of Route 30 and Route 94 in Dalton. Sarshown Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Get your own at Sarshown.
Welcome back to Harrison Central High School in the Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studios. Third quarter action is underway from Cadiz as Indian Creek leads Indian Valley 24-8. Make that 26-8 on the back door from Gracie Kleinsmith. Nice find from Gabby Taylor.
Great shot there. Great play there.
There's a great play design there coming out of halftime on the old back door. Klassner up top now for the Braves. Gets it to Bailey McConnell. McConnell. Pull-up jumper from the foul line is no good. Riley Sadler the rebound for the Redskins. So Gabby Taylor across the timeline for the Lady Redskins, leading 26-8. Taylor gets it to Gracie Kleinsmith. Kleinsmith attacks in the middle, goes right around Latella, and that might have been a smart foul by Brie Latella as Gracie Kleinsmith had a wide open lane.
Yeah, that was a really good foul there, and that was a smart foul because if she wouldn't have fouled, she would have just got the wide open shot there and a good look for a two.
That's only Brie Latella's first foul.
Yeah.
Taylor gets it into Cadence Walker. Walker shot off the glass, no good. Walker, the offensive rebound, no good. Sadie Holbrook, the rebound, fighting for it with Sadler. And we're going to have a foul called on Riley Sadler down low, fighting for the rebound with Sadie Holbrook. And into the game now for the Braves is Violet Steele, the sophomore.
Yeah, the sophomore.
McConnell gets it to Klassner, now to Cassie Maselli. Maselli back to Klassner, now to Bailey McConnell. McConnell up top now for the Braves, trailing by 18. Steele has it on the left wing, attacks to the baseline, poked loose out of her hands. It goes off of Steele, and it's going to be Redskins basketball, went off of her leg. So Redskins will get it back with 6:50 to go here in the third quarter. Taylor, and a timeout from head coach Steve Eft as the Braves went to an on-court press there. No timeout to dial up a press as they went straight into it. We have a 30-second timeout, and we'll keep it right here as it's only a 30-second timeout. And if you're Indian Valley, what do you have to do offensively and defensively to really try to claw back into this ball game?
I would say offensively they gotta find ways to get open looks. Right now they're not really getting much and they're having to force up shots. And defensively, what they did there was smart. The press. If you're the Lady Braves, you got to keep pressing because that threw off Indian Creek. They were confused. They had to call a timeout. So I would say they got to press up. They got to try to force turnovers. They just have to try to find a way to get the ball and get numbers and make the court shorter for them.
So we'll see if Creek has something dialed up out of the Cush Financial Group timeout. And cross-court pass to Riley Sadler, controlled. Gets it to Gracie Wiley. Now back to Gabby Taylor. Taylor, defended by Hallie Klassner at the top of the key. 26-8 lead for the Indian Creek Lady Redskins. Taylor attacks, gets it to Gracie Kleinsmith. Kleinsmith attacks on Maselli. Floater in the lane is airballed, and it'll go back to the Indian Valley Lady Braves. So good defense from Cassie Maselli on the middle attack.
Great defense there.
McConnell gives it back to Klassner. Klassner backs it to Maselli. Maselli double teamed. Gets it to Hallie Klassner, almost thrown away by Maselli. Klassner gets it across the timeline. Klassner attacks to the middle, now back to Violet Steele. Her pull-up jumper is no good. Riley Sadler, the rebound. Cadence Walker gets it across for the Lady Redskins. Defended by Klassner. Maselli coming up in a help. Double team, gets it to Gracie Wiley, now in the corner. Gracie Kleinsmith fires a corner. Three is good. Gracie Kleinsmith extends the lead to 21 for the Lady Redskins.
What a shot there by Kleinsmith.
Klassner to Maselli in the backcourt now for the Lady Braves. Gets it to Bailey McConnell. McConnell down floor in the corner. Defended by Gracie Wiley. Gets it to Cassie Maselli. Maselli down low, backing down on Kleinsmith. Her pull-up turnaround jumper is no good. Gabby Taylor, the rebound for Indian Creek. And if you're Indian Valley, it's a lot of one and done. You got to start crashing the offensive boards now.
Yeah, they really got to. I mean, that's the only chance they're going to have is getting the ball back. They have to crash multiple girls to get the ball.
Taylor up top now, the double team on the zone for the Braves. Gets it. Nice look to Cadence Walker, who goes up and under. 31-8 lead for Indian Creek. Klassner to Maselli, now to Bailey McConnell. McConnell gets it on the sideline for the Lady Braves. Still controls it to Maselli, goes through her hands again. Maselli able to control it though. Maselli on the left wing, defended by Kleinsmith to Bailey McConnell, now to Hallie Klassner. Klassner attacks to the corner. Maselli fires a corner three, no good off back of the iron. Bailey McConnell the rebound to Klassner. Now back to Maselli. Maselli attacks, hop step in the lane is good. Cassie Maselli. And a timeout from head coach Jen Zimmerman. A Cush Financial Group timeout. We'll take it with them. High school basketball returns with Big Z Sports right after this.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes good luck this season.
Welcome back to the Hartzell's Quality Housing Mobile Studios from Harrison Central High School as Indian Creek leads Indian Valley 31-10 here with just about 4:20 to go here in the third period. And if you're Indian Creek, I mean, you really want to still continue to slow this game down a little bit.
Yeah, you're right. Slow this game down. Make Indian Valley have to speed up to your pace, or speed up the pace, I meant.
Wiley has it up top for the Lady Redskins. Gets it back to Taylor. Braves in a zone, but it's going to be heavy on the double team. Taylor back to Wiley. Wiley in the corner to Michaela Crouch, who's checked in. Wiley up top now for the Lady Redskins. Gives it to Gabby Taylor. Gets it to Crouch in the corner. Crouch back to Taylor. Now to Wiley in the corner. Now to Riley Sadler. Sadler. 17 points in their last outing for the Lady Redskins was Sadler. Taylor's pull-up jumper, tough shot is good. Taylor now with 5 points in the ball game. 33-10 lead for Indian Creek. McConnell to Brie Latella, who's checked back in. Back to Hallie Klassner. Klassner to Cassie Maselli. Maselli attacks in the middle. Now to Sadie Holbrook. Back to Bailey McConnell. McConnell attacks to the elbow. Pull-up jumper is no good off the right side of the iron. Holbrook and Sadler fighting for the rebound. And the foul is going to go against Sadie Holbrook, fighting for the rebound with Sadler. So Holbrook's first foul of the game, and Creek will get the basketball back.
Yeah.
33-10 lead for Indian Creek with 3:10 to go here in the third period. Walker, double team, gets it to Gabby Taylor. Taylor back to Walker. Walker gives it back to Taylor. Good ball movement out of the press for the Redskins. Crouch to Kleinsman, now back to Taylor, now to Walker. Walker attacks the middle on McConnell, and she's fouled going into the lane by Bailey McConnell. That'll be her third foul of the game. So Indian Creek will have it on the baseline. 2:53 to go here in the third period. Crouch gives it back to Taylor, now to Gracie Kleinsmith. Kleinsmith attacks to the middle, now back out to Walker. Walker with 2:45 left on the clock here in the third period. Gives it to Gabby Taylor. Taylor attacks to the middle, now back out to Kleinsmith. Creek being very, very patient offensively. Taylor, top of the key now, attacks to the left side, gives it in the corner to Kleinsmith, and another corner three.
What a shot there.
Gracie Kleinsmith now with 11, 36-10 lead for Indian Creek. McConnell to the corner now, attacks to the baseline. McConnell skips it to Sadie Holbrook, now kicks it out to Klassner, who fires the top of the key three off the back of the iron. Holbrook and Sadler fighting for it, ends up in the hands of Gabby Taylor on the carom. Walker pushing down forward. Her pass to Kleinsmith, and no good. She's fouled by Sadie Holbrook going up for the layup, and Gracie Kleinsmith is going to head to the First Federal Community Bank foul line.
Good effort there by Holbrook, though, trying to just strip the ball away, doing anything she can to get the ball back.
Once again, as I mentioned, Kleinsmith also had 11 points in their win over Maysville, as Kleinsmith's first foul shot from the First Federal Community Bank foul line is up and good. Riley Sadler had 17 points in their last outing against Maysville. Today, 0.
Wow.
But has been a force on the rebounds.
Yeah, very.
And just a miscommunication on the inbounds. And it's going to go back to Indian Creek as Hallie Klassner just wasn't looking as Latella inbounded it, and it's going to go back to the Lady Redskins. Now it's almost taken away by Bailey McConnell. Here comes the double team from Cassie Maselli. Walker backs it out, gets it to Gabby Taylor. Taylor on the high right wing, now attacks to the middle on Klassner, kicks out to Gracie Kleinsmith. Kleinsmith back to Gabby Taylor. Now in the corner, Kleinsmith. Kleinsmith goes right around Latella, lays it up, no good. Sadie Holbrook the rebound. McConnell in transition for the Lady Braves. Now gets it to Maselli. Maselli on the wing, gets it to corner to Klassner for a corner three. Off the back of the iron. Klassner tips the rebound right to Gracie Kleinsmith of the Lady Redskins. Taylor to Cadence Walker. Walker to Gracie Wiley. Now to Gracie Kleinsmith. Kleinsmith attacks to the wing. Her shot is up and no good, but a foul called on Cassie Maselli. Going up for the layup was Kleinsmith, and Kleinsmith is going to head back to the First Federal Community Bank foul line. Other games in Z Country going on right now. The West Holmes Lady Knights lead the Carrollton Lady Warriors 35-32 entering the fourth quarter. Again, that game can be heard on the Big Z Sports YouTube page as a video live stream courtesy of Claxon Communications. The Strasburg Lady Tigers and the Caldwell Lady Redskins are on 100.9 WJER. We have not received a score update from that one. Service is a little iffy out here at Harrison Central, so it's a little tougher to get score updates. Kleinsmith was 2 for 2 from the First Federal Community Bank foul line, 40-10 lead for the Indian Creek Lady Redskins. Latella gets it to Cassie Maselli. Now to Bailey McConnell. McConnell steps back, fires a top of the key three. No good off the back of the iron. Sadler with the rebound for the Redskins. Wiley gets it to Sadler. Sadler to Walker. Walker, nice bounce pass to Crouch. Crouch thought about pulling it. Now to Walker. Walker attacks to the middle. Kicks it back out to Taylor. Tipped nicely by Klassner. Sadler in the corner. Attacks poked out of her hands by Latella, but a foul called on Brie Latella on the baseline attack. And it'll stay with the Lady Redskins. Actually, Indian Creek is in the bonus. So Riley Sadler is going to head to the First Federal Community Bank foul line.
Yeah, and Brie Latella picked up her second foul there, so now Indian Valley has 4 people with 2 or more fouls.
Checking into the game for the first time for the Lady Redskins is number 23, Evelyn Leach, the 5'8 freshman, and into the game for Indian Valley, Carter Love, the 5'6 senior. Sadler's second free throw attempt is up and good. 41-10 lead for Indian Creek, and it's almost taken away on the inbounds by Cadence Walker. It'll stay with Indian Valley. McConnell with 23 seconds to go here in the third period. McConnell crosses over. Now attacks to the middle. Now looking for the bounce pass. It's taken away. Looking for Carter Love. Taken away by Michaela Crouch. Walker gets it to Wiley. Now in the corner to Evelyn Leach. Leach on the baseline attack. Nice find to Michaela Crouch at the buzzer. It's no good on her layup attempt. And at the end of the third quarter, Indian Creek well on their way to their second consecutive district championship as they lead the Indian Valley Lady Braves 41-10 entering the fourth quarter. We'll take a Cush Financial Group timeout, and when we return, fourth quarter action on the way with Big Z Sports.
TMK Valley Propane is embracing remote tank monitors. Are you tired of going outside to check your propane tank or forget to order your propane on time? TMK Valley Propane now provides reliable remote tank monitoring technology. Let TMK Valley Propane take the worry away, provide timely delivery, and never run out of propane again. Thank you for your trust in TMK Valley Propane.
All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
Is it time to refresh your exterior doors or update your windows this spring? You won't want to miss the exterior door and window sale happening March 9th through 14th at Keim Home Center in Charm. Save on brands like Provia, Anderson, and United Window. Bring your measurements in early to begin planning, and our team of experts will be here and ready to help you. Learn more at keimhome.com and join us at Keim Home Center in Charm, March 9th through 14th for the exterior doors and windows sale.
Welcome back to the Heart Source Quality Housing Mobile Studios here from Harrison Central High School as Indian Creek leads the Indian Valley Lady Braves 41-10 entering the fourth quarter of play. And Indian Creek, I mean, again, domination in that third quarter.
Yeah, just pure domination. In the second and third quarter, just, they're 7 minutes and 51 seconds away from winning another back-to-back district title. So,
last we saw, of the score on 100.9 FM between the Strasburg Lady Tigers and the Caldwell Lady Redskins. Strasburg leading Caldwell 23-14. Walker down 4 on the down court pass from Gabby Taylor. Walker puts it up and in. 43-10 lead for Indian Creek. Klassner attacks to the baseline. Kicks it back out in the corner to Maselli. Maselli attacks to the middle. Goes up and under. Scoop shots no good. Sadler with the rebound for the Lady Redskins. Taylor in transition now backs it out for the Lady Redskins to Cadence Walker. Walker to Gabby Taylor. Taylor gets a screen from Walker. Poke loose by McConnell. Taylor able to recover. Taylor to Gracie Wiley on the high right wing. Right in front of head coach Steve Eft. Kicks it in the corner to Gracie Kleinsmith now. Kleinsmith back to Taylor, and they'll swing it around the perimeter. Back to Taylor up top. Greek being very patient. Love trying to go for the steal. Walker attacks baseline to Kleinsmith in the corner for 3. Gracie Kleinsmith, and the net is caught up on the rim, so they're to get that fixed. 46-10 lead, and Andrew, we are now in a running clock.
Running clock?
35 points.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
So the clock will run for the rest of the game if Indian Valley cannot get it under 30. McConnell to Hallie Klassner. Klassner to Cassie Maselli. Maselli attacks to the middle. Goes up and under. Scoop shot, no good, but a travel called on Cassie Maselli. That was a great up and under move, but she picked up her pivot foot. The layup was good on the reverse, but she picked up her pivot foot.
Yeah.
So it's going to be Redskins basketball.
Unfortunate, because it was a really nice move.
It was a really nice move by Cassie Maselli. Cadence Walker on the inbound for the Lady Redskins. 6:08 to go here in the fourth quarter. And Indian Creek well on their way to their second consecutive district championship as Riley Sadler on the layup. The assist goes to Cadence Walker. McConnell against Wiley. McConnell gives it back to Klassner on the left side. She attacks to the middle. Now gives it back to McConnell. McConnell on the left side. 5:40 to go here in this district championship in the East 1 bracket of Division 4. Maselli backs it out to the corner. Now attacks to the middle. Turnaround jumper from Maselli. Nice move from Cassie Maselli in the lane. Her first points of the quarter give her 7 on the ball game. 48-12 lead for Indian Creek. Walker spins and gives it back to Gabby Taylor. Taylor working on Klassner, now to Kleinsmith in the corner, now to Gabby Taylor. Gracie Wiley has it up top now to Gabby Taylor. Taylor attacks to the middle on Klassner. Poke loose, but a foul called on Hallie Klassner on the middle attack. Clock continues to run with just over 4:50 to go here. And a mass amount of substitutions for Indian Creek. And into the game for the Lady Redskins, number 24, Michaela Crouch. Number 31, Leah Florzak. And look like number 23, Evelyn Leach. And a 5-second call on the Lady Redskins as Redskins unable to get it in. Good defense on the inbounds from Indian Valley.
And Logan, I think reality is starting to set in there for the Lady Braves that their season is unfortunately going to come to an end. But I mean, just a tough matchup today against Indian Creek. A really physical team, and just they are dangerous.
They are a dangerous team in that tournament. They only lost by 5 to the number 1 seeded Carrollton Warriors earlier in the regular season as Maselli turned it over on that last possession for Indian Valley. But as a senior, you always know it's absolutely the hardest thing that you know that your season's going to come to an end, especially in a game like this. McConnell takes it away on the sideline. Here come the Braves in transition. McConnell left-handed scoop shot's no good. Rebound controlled by Leah Florzak, but she traveled as she fell down. Braves will get it back on the baseline. Clock continues to run with 3:35 to go here in the fourth quarter.
Carter Love just checked in for Violet Steele.
Thank you for that, Andrew. Maselli has it in the corner to Klassner up top. Klassner to McConnell. McConnell fires a wing 3. No good off the back of the iron. Rebound controlled by Evelyn Leach. Taken out of her hands by Cassie Maselli. Maselli Attacks to the middle. Now turnaround jumper is up. No good long. Carter Love, the offensive rebound, and she's fouled. And she was in the shooting motion, so Carter Love is going to head to the First Federal Community Bank foul line for 2 shots. So a nice offensive rebound by Carter Love on that last possession. She's going to head to the line.
Yeah, great job there, fighting through the contact and getting the foul call.
Love's first foul shot is up and good for Carter Love, the senior. On the floor for Indian Valley is Bailey McConnell, Sadie Holbrook, Carter Love, Cassie Maselli, and Hallie Klassner. Love's second foul shot's no good. Bailey McConnell fighting for the offensive rebound, and it's going to be a held ball. And it'll be Indian Creek basketball. And 2 more substitutions into the game now for Indian Creek as number 12, Callista Cozart, and number 20, Nevaeh Miller into the game now for the Lady Redskins. Leach throws it off of Violet Steele. Maselli comes up with the steal and puts it in. Cassie Maselli, the nice finish, give her 9 points in the game with just over 2 minutes to go. And another steal for Indian Valley. Sadie Holbrook fires it down low to Maselli. Maselli's layup is no good. And rebound controlled by Evelyn Leach. Here comes Callista Cozart up the front court. It's taken away by Bailey McConnell. McConnell racing down floor for the Braves. Nice bounce pass to Cassie Maselli. Her layup is up and good off the bank. Cassie Maselli give her 11 points in the game, 48-17 lead. And Creek unable to get the inbound in. McConnell takes it away. So a nice flurry of points for Indian Valley. McConnell fires a wing 3. It's no good. And fighting for the rebound with Holbrook is Evelyn Leach. Leach throws it to Callista Cozart. Cozart pushing down floor for the Redskins. It's taken away by McConnell into the hands of Holbrook, and we're going to have a held ball. So Carter Love back into the game now for Indian Valley. She replaces Violet Steele. With just over a minute to go in the running clock, Indian Creek leading 48-17.
Yeah, what a dominating win here today from Indian Creek on both sides of the ball. They were physical on defense, and they were able to slow down on offense.
Carter Love, the offensive rebound on the shot from Cassie Maselli. Love puts it in, 48-19, and a foul called on Sadie Holbrook. Clock continues to run now with 35 seconds to go. 48-19 lead for Indian Valley, and it has just been a suffocating defensive performance. And into the game now for Indian Creek is number 34, Jania Dodd, and number 22, Bailey Brown. And a timeout from maybe a 30-second timeout. So we'll go ahead and just keep it right here as Indian Creek called, it looks like, no, Indian Valley called timeout with 14.7 seconds left in this game, in this district championship game. And checking in for Indian Valley is number 32, Allie Bear, the sophomore. And a standing ovation coming from the Indian Valley crowd right behind us, as they've got a lot to be proud of this tournament run.
Yeah, you're right. A lot to be proud of. An amazing run that they went on. The games they won. Unfortunately, they're going to fall short here today. But I mean, what a season they had. Sucks that they're not going to get the win, but the fact that they're here is.
And into the game now, Violet Steele. She replaces Cassie Maselli. And number 15, Addie St. Clair into the game. She replaces Bailey McConnell. Seniors off the floor for one last time, and a standing ovation from the Indian Valley crowd. Well deserved.
Yeah, well deserved. You're right.
Nevaeh Miller pushing down floor for the Lady Redskins. She loses it. Out of bounds. It'll be Braves basketball. On the floor now for Indian Valley is Carter Love, Violet Steele, Allie Bear, Zoe Leslie, another freshman, and Addie St. Clair. Clock will run out in this Division IV East 1 District Championship. Indian Creek on to the regional round as they knock off the Indian Valley Lady Braves 48-19 here at Harrison Central High School. We'll take a quick timeout and we'll go into our Dumont Sporting Goods post-game show as Indian Creek defeats Indian Valley 48-19. More to come on the Dumont Sporting Goods post-game show with Big Z Sports.
This is Brian Williams, commercial lender with the First National Bank of Denison. The day you decided to open your business, you planted the seed. As your roots become stronger, the First National Bank of Denison is here to help your business grow. Strong businesses make strong communities, and because we live, work, and raise our families here, your business benefits us all. Whether you need more space, equipment, or inventory, come see us today for your next business loan. We are a local bank with local decision makers, and your success is our greatest reward. At the First National Bank of Denison, we have our roots where others have their branches. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
Welcome back to the Hartsville's Quality Housing Mobile Studio as we will go courtside for the awards presentation for the district runner-up and district champion. First for the district runner-up, Indian Valley Lady Braves, and the district champion, Indian Creek Lady Redskins.
This time, with the captains of the Braves, please come forward to accept your district runner-up trophy. One more round of applause for your Indian Valley Braves. And now let's meet today's district champion, Indian Creek Redskins. Cadence Walker. Mayana Brandon. Gabby Taylor. Gracie Wiley. Riley Sadler. Gracie Kleinsmith. Callista Cozart. Nevaeh Miller. Bailey Brown. Evelyn Leach. Michaela Crouch. Leah Florzak. Janiyah Dodd. Head coach Steve Eft. Assistant coach Ron Tweedy. Assistant coach Joe Rybar. And assistant coach Keith Taglione.
Welcome back. That was the award presentation for both the Indian Creek Lady Redskins and the Indian Valley Lady Braves. And if you're the Lady Braves, you have absolutely nothing to hang your head about.
Yeah, you're right. They gave it their all. They ran into a really good team, and just the fact that they made it to this game, is impressive after the season they had, losing their last 6 out of their last 7 regular season games, and then upsetting, winning 2 tournament games. They have nothing to hang their head of. It sucks. You have 6 seniors, you're losing them, but if you're Coach Jen Zimmerman, you have nothing to be mad about. They gave it their all. Sometimes you just run into teams that are hard to beat, and they ran into one today, but happy for them that they made it to this far.
It's happy, especially this is their first district championship appearance since 2013, and it just shows you the improvement of this program over the years as well. It says, Andrew, you have our final stat report tonight here on our Dumont Sporting Goods postgame show.
Yes, I do. Cadence Walker, she ended up finishing the game only missing 2 shots. Indian Creek, they ended up getting in the rebound advantage, 20-14. It was kind of a sloppy game there towards the end. When the clock was running down, so the turnovers were pretty bad on both sides. But the big thing here that I want to mention is the 3-point shooting. Indian Creek went 4 for 5 from the 3-point line. These are unofficial, by the way. And Indian Valley, they had a rough day at the 3-point line, only hitting 1 shot on 10 makes. So that was a big difference there. Indian Creek, they just got more shots to fall at the end of it, and it sucks. And the thing is, a lot of those shots the Lady Braves put up were good shots. They just wouldn't go in. And also with the free throws, Indian Creek, they went 9 for 11, and Indian Valley only went 2 for 4. So Indian Creek got more looks at it. But yeah, all around, just Indian Creek, they made more shots, and Indian Valley, they put up some good shots. They just couldn't fall.
Absolutely, and you consider that Indian Valley's only 3-pointer of the game was their first 3-pointer. Was the first 3-pointer of the game. The only time, or at least the portion that Indian Valley led in this game, they led 3-0 at the beginning of this game off of Bailey McConnell 3-pointer.
Yeah,
and especially for those seniors, you hate to see anytime you have your season end as a senior, it's always tough to take that jersey off one last time.
You are right there.
Absolutely. So, congratulations to the Indian Creek Lady Redskins. They advanced to the regionals at Zanesville High School to take on the winner of Buckeye Valley and Worthington Christian. That game is being played later tonight. We do not have a final on that score, as that game will be played later tonight, as we'll try to get you some score updates from around the area. As the West Holmes Knights, it looks like they have knocked off the Carrollton Lady Warriors in the Eastern 2 District Championship game. So the West Holmes Knights will head back to the regionals. It just seems like every year, and especially at West Holmes, it seems like every single year in girls basketball, you see West Holmes in that district final every year.
Yeah, you're right, and what a win. Honestly, what a win for them. That's a huge win. Happy for them. Nice to see them having a good run. It's just, like we said earlier, it's crazy when tournament time comes, high school basketball, people may have expectations. People may have quote-unquote predictions. But at the end of the day, anything can happen. Like I said earlier, it doesn't matter if you're a 1 seed or if you're the last team in. You can go on a run. We witnessed, with the Lady Braves, they came in as the 10th seed, and they went on a run. Runners up. Yes, it sucks they lost, but that's the nice thing about tournament basketball that you don't see in other sports when playoff time comes. It's really hard for the lower seeds in other sports, to make their I don't want to say Cinderella run, but run that people weren't, improbable runs. It's just nice to see with this sport.
Absolutely. As you can also catch on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel, sectional wrestling going over at Claymont High School right now. The sectional wrestling tournament in the boys' side. The girls is tomorrow on Sunday, both at Claymont High School. So if you want to go catch some wrestling action, go visit the Big Z Sports YouTube page as well. Want to thank our presenting sponsors, the Kime Company, the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, and the TMK Valley Propane for bringing you today's broadcast. I want to thank the Claxon Communications production crew of Jaron Aber, our Audiocast producer today. We thank him for his services today. Special thanks to the Heart Source Quality Housing Mobile Studios Heart Source Quality Housing for sponsoring our mobile studios, and Dumont Sporting Goods for wrapping up our post-game show. Indian Creek cuts down the nets at Harrison Central as they knock off the Indian Valley Lady Braves 48-19. Andrew, any final thoughts before we wrap this up?
It was nothing really. It was a fun game to watch, and I'm happy to see Indian Creek move on. And that Cadence Walker, man, she's a good player. She's tough.
She was impressive in today's performance. Well, that's going to wrap things up from Harrison Central. Once again, the final, Indian Creek advances to the regional rounds as they knock off Indian Valley 48-19 here at Harrison Central. For Andrew Smith and Logan Peak and our producer, Jaron Aber, I'm Logan Peak signing off saying have a great rest of your day, everyone.
Thanks for watching this Claxon Communications production of High School Sports on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. For the latest news and scores, follow Big Z Sports on Facebook, on Twitter @Big_Z Sports, and on Instagram. Don't miss any of the live stream coverage all season long by simply subscribing for free to Big Z Sports on our YouTube channel. For the best in high school sports coverage, there is only one Big Z Sports.